So good day, I am April Rose Borden and I am here to share my answer for assignment 2 for supply and demand. So question number 1, define supply and demand and what is this law of supply and demand? Give examples of demand and supply curve and demand and supply schedule. So, supply refers to the quantity of goods or service that producers are willing and able to offer for sale at various prices during a specific period. It typically follows an upward sloping curve indicating that as prices increase, the quantity supplied also increases. Demand is the quantity of a good or service that consumers are willing and able to purchase at different prices during a specific period. It typically follows a downward sloping curve indicating that as prices decreases, the quantity demanded increases. The law of supply and demand. This fundamental economic principle states that the price of a good or service is determined by the balance between its supply and demand in a free market. Specifically, if people want something more, demand goes up, and supply stays the same, the price usually goes up. If more of something is made or supply goes up and demand stays the same, the price goes down. If both supply and demand change, the price and how much is bought and or sold will change too. Examples: demand curve. When smartphone price drop, more people want to buy them. Demand increases, so the demand curve goes down. Supply curve. When oil price rises, more oil is produced or supply increases, so the supply curve goes up. Question number 2. Enumerate and explain in your own words the factors that affect supply and demand. Factors affecting supply and demand. First is supply factors. So production cost. Changes in the cost of resources, labor, or technology can affect supply. Technology and innovation. Advances can increase supply by making production more efficient. Government policies, regulations, subsidies, and taxes can impact supply. Natural disasters. Events like hurricanes can disrupt supply chains. As for demand factors, we have 4. First is consumer preferences or changing tastes can affect demand. Second, income. As income rises, people often demand more goods and services. Third is population. A larger population can lead to increased demand. Fourth is expectation. Anticipated future prices or events can influence your current demand. Question number 3. Give instances when will supply and demand shift to the left and shift to the right. Shift in supply and demand. Shift to the left or decrease. For supply, if a natural disaster reduces the production of oranges, the supply of oranges would shift to the left, leading to higher prices. And as for demand, if there is a health scare related to a particular food item, the demand for that item may shift to the left, causing lower prices. So shift to the right or increase. And for supply, if a technological innovation lowers the cost of producing electric cars, the supply of electric cars would shift to the right, resulting in lower prices. And as for demand, if a new gadget becomes a popular trend, the demand for that gadget may shift to the right, leading to higher prices. Shifts in supply and demand can lead to changes in equilibrium price and quantity, highlighting the dynamic nature of markets. So that's all for me for assignment number 2, supply and demand. Thank you for listening.